Hey, what's going on, everybody? Benji Kaiser here with Sterling Grinnell. He is a professional photographer in the Denver, Colorado area. And today we're talking photography business. And one thing I want to ask him was, what are some big mistakes that new freelance photographers make?
Yeah, so I guess one of the big mistakes you can make is not doing your research. And that kind of goes into play with okay, let's say you get a job in a portrait session. Not knowing what you're going to do and just kind of walking into the portrait session, showing up with your camera is a really bad idea. And I'm telling you from experience, something that I got into that helped me out a lot was building mood boards. And if you don't know what that is, basically what you're doing is you're going online, you know what the model looks like, and you know the vibe you're going for, and you're trying to find pictures that match what you want to shoot. And that helps you really bring a mindset of like the poses you want to use, the compositions you want to use, the editing you're going to use. And all of that plays so big into the pre-production process of like shooting photos. And if you don't have that down, like you kind of just walk into it blind and you're like, sure, we can shoot on this wall. And then you find out like he's looking for acting headshots and you shot him some like LinkedIn profile shots. So that's like something that you really want to pay attention to is like, one, knowing what your client wants, but building something that you go into the shoot knowing what you're going to do, knowing the location you're going to, and not just like blindly like, I have my camera, we're at a beach, now we're going to shoot some photos. Like, make sure you know what you're doing. That's one big one that I think that a lot of people kind of do, especially their first few shoots for sure. Cool.
That's huge. Anything else, or you want to just kind of leave it there?
This is kind of humorous, but if you're shooting weddings, don't lose a wedding ring. And so there's a story behind that. I almost lost a wedding ring at my last wedding, shooting in a field of flowers. And that's probably not applicable to a lot of people. Probably some of you don't even shoot the wedding rings. But what you can apply from that is just being like more aware of like what you're doing. And I guess that kind of sounds really vague. But just knowing that like, you know, paying attention to weather, things like that are going to come into play, whether you're shooting weddings or portrait sessions. Just kind of being aware of everything going on. And, you know, if you have to drive to a location, getting logistics figured out, because sometimes that's another thing that, you know, people don't pay attention to is like, okay, we're going to meet at this lake an hour and a half away. Cool. You know, pay attention to time of day. Huge key. People don't think about, you know, you go shoot at midday and you get raccoon eyes for like I kind of have, raccoon eyes, the whole thing. So paying attention to those kind of things, the little tiny details really finish the product off. Anyone can shoot a photo midday in front of the lake and have a blurry background. But when you bring everything together with outfits, mood boards, lighting, sunset, that kind of thing, and location, that's when it all comes together. And that's when work gets set apart from everyone else and helps you get more jobs.
Yeah, gosh, and focus on the details. I think that's what really sets people apart. Something I've been working on. I'm somebody who doesn't naturally care about details too much. But I find that you get paid for the details. I mean, that's why the huge photographers earn the most money, because they are the masters of detail. Things that you wouldn't even notice are what bring a photo together with such perfection. The details are everything. And like you said, figuring out where you're going. Sometimes people's weddings are in the middle of nowhere. I've gone to some weddings, I'm like, is there really going to be a wedding out here? And then all of a sudden there's this huge, beautiful wedding out in the middle of a pasture in no man's land. So getting all those details honed in beforehand, man, that's super, super clutch for sure. So Sterling, where can people find you online?
Yeah, you can find me mostly on Instagram. That's where I spend a lot of my time, put a lot of my work. My Instagram handle is just @Sterling Grinnell, which is my name, as well as if you want to check out my website, which is sterlinggrinnell.com. All super simple, all just my name.
Cool. Yeah, and I'll link those in the description below, so you guys don't have to figure out how to spell those. Just head down in the description, and you can check out his Instagram or his website. I'm Benji Kaiser of BenjiKaiser.com. If you've yet to subscribe to the channel, highly recommend doing so. Put out daily videos helping you within graphic design, photography, and just those things surrounding the industry. I'll see you here on the next episode.